Hi, everybody. Welcome back to our channel. TK is outlandish. I know we haven't been around. What's the saying about the plans of mice and men often?
I was going to say the fondest absence makes the heart grow fonder. Like, I
No,
don't know. Well,
that's
mice,
a good one too.
the best laid plans of mice and men. Yeah.
Often go something something
Yes.
asunder, astray, something like that. Well, anyway, so we had all these things planned, and what can I say? We just got busy. But here it is, November 22nd. Actually, technically, no, it is November 22nd because it is midnight. We're about to watch Outlander season 7, episode 9, season 7, part 2, part B, whatever. And so we're going to try something new. We're going to do a reaction as we're watching it and see how that goes. If you're watching this on YouTube, that means we figured it out.
Yeah. If you're actually watching this, that means I was able to edit this down to something that a person would actually want to watch.
Yes.
So we'll see how that goes. No promises.
All right. So are you looking forward to, are you excited? It was hard for me to get excited because it just sounded like it dragged on so long. And I felt like they were so trying to push it to like, it's the second part of the season. It's the second part of the season. It's jam-packed. And I'm just like,
I have not been excited for it until we started rewatching the first part of season 7 the past couple days,
which we ran out of time to do.
No, we got the last episode in.
We skipped.
So we're caught up. We're caught up.
Yeah, we're good. We had to remember everything. It was, and you know what I forgot? It was just how fast everything moved in this season.
Mm-hmm.
It was like the house burned down, and they were in Scotland, and there was a battle, and I forgot like how much happened, and I feel like this season, second half of the season, is gonna be like that. Like it's just gonna be.
They want to keep up that pace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really curious to see Jenny because they have a new actress playing Jenny.
Oh, that's right. All the new act. Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
and who's not in it this season?
Marceline and Fergus.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna try really hard not to, as we're watching it, say stuff about what happens in the book.
Because don't forget, she's the book reader. I have not read the book. So this is all new territory for me.
Yes, I once went to movies in college. My best friend and I went to college with a group of people, and someone in the group of people had seen the book Interview with a Vampire while we were watching it in the theater, and she kept saying how it was in the book, like in the theater while I was watching, and the people around us were getting so annoyed.
Oh, I'd throw her out of the theater.
And my best friend never let me down, or never let me live down that, because I knew this girl when she did, so I'm gonna try not to be this person.
Okay.
So
ready?
Yeah, let's see how it goes. Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Dear Bree, your mother Ian and I have now accomplished what was asked of us, and have brought Simon Fraser back to his brother Hugh, and to his eternal resting place. His body came home to Scotland, so that his soul could go home to the Lord. But I hadna thought how my own soul might feel out on the wild moorland we bagpipes played.
I have.
Really?
I stood on my native soil.
I went bagpipes at my funeral, by the way.
That's good for all of us to know.
And now it's on record.
Storm was coming.
I'm so sick of hearing about a storm coming. I'm sorry.
There's been a storm coming since the first season.
Yeah.
Lallybroch. I realize now that places hold tight to the things that happen in them. To come again to
They really went over like Simon just being buried, and they're just like, and he's buried.
I mean, that's basically that really didn't play any part in like the actual plot, right? Just it was a reason. It was a reason to get them out.
You have Roger and your Barons by your side. No, she doesn't. I honestly thought it would. What is that? That's a lot of blood.
That was a new scene.
I saw these before.
So aren't you glad we didn't skip?
No, I saw this online, but I didn't know, like, everything else I could figure out. And that, I have no idea what that is. Oh, it's hair.
I was going to say a lock of hair. Yeah, that seems...
Red hair? It looks like Bree's hair. Right?
With like a red ribbon on it? With like a pinkish ribbon on it?
Yeah, that would make sense. I think. There's no children with red hair that... Like, Mandy's hair's not red, is it? It's not supposed to be.
I don't know. You not saying things from the book is going to be really difficult for you, isn't it?
Hard.
So at least everyone can watch her squirm during this.
I'll bring it up in our real video.
I'm dead. Are there beetles in heaven? Of course there are. God loves all creatures, even the creepy crawlies. It's splitting headaches.
When I see like Richard Rankin, like out of character.
Oh, are
he's
they
very much like Rob?
Are they
Yeah,
actually? Are they actually finally showing that it hurts and there's pain and there's actual consequences to going through the stone?
And he's like away from the stone. He's
Yeah.
not just sleeping by it.
Yeah. Well, good. It only took him 7.5 seasons to do that. So I've been very upset that there's been no consequences to like jumping back and forth through time through this entire series. Apparently you can just grab a stone and hop on through. But apparently in the book that's different. Apparently in the book there actually are physical consequences. That's not comfortable. It's actually horrible to go through the stones. So I'm glad they're actually showing some physical pain out of this.
Does Jamie exist?
Yeah, you would still exist because he already had kids, right?
Right.
I don't know. I'm so confused.
Well, yes, if Buck already had his kids.
If Buck already had the ancestors of Roger, Roger
Right.
should still exist.
Correct.
Even if he dies.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
But they don't know where. They don't know when they are.
If we separate, we're covering more ground.
I guess that's true, but they should be linked by the common
Jamie knows this.
timeline.
I brought him here to make sure he'd never run across
Like the spacing of the time never changes, right?
Here's the thing, though. Did Rob go like to the stones and be like, "Take me to the Spaniard's gold. Think about the Spaniard's
So
gold."
that's a good point. But he was holding on to Jemmy, so he probably locked on like Jemmy's
And you
time
would
spacing.
assume that like if Rob went back, that how are you gonna explain that if they find it, Roger? How are you gonna explain the tufty pin? Anyway, have you seen a kid wearing a tufty pin? I'm kind of like not as interested in the Scotland in the 1980s timeline, only because when I watch this, I want to be swept into the past that's further than 1980s Scotland. You know what I mean?
I know. I love reliving the 80s, believe me. But you know what? If I'm going to take my time doing this, yeah, I kind of don't care about this.
Yeah. She's so fake sleeping.
Yeah,
I
good.
know, kids. That kid's fake sleeping.
Like all the events of import are now in the past.
Yeah.
Like
Okay, okay, she doesn't look like Jenny. Like if I was Ian, I'd be like, "Who are you?"
no, she doesn't look like her at all. It's a little bit. It feels a little. I was hoping maybe it'd be like, oh, it looks like if Jenny was really aged.
It doesn't.
It doesn't. That's fine. We roll with the punches here.
She's taller than Jenny was.
So what you want us to do, got it right.
Like not as much, but like no, like Jenny was really small.
Oh, I thought she was going in for like a
A
roundhouse.
punch. I thought her reaction to seeing Ian would be a little more shocked. I mean, I assume she'd be super happy, and
Yeah.
but I thought she'd be a little bit more shocked with the shaved head
Yeah,
and the tattoos on his face.
And the everything. Yeah. Yeah.
Now Michael's living in France. Yeah.
Are those his brothers?
Yeah. She has like 6 kids, I think.
We haven't seen old Lollybrach for a while in the series.
Yeah.
And so now it's like cool to see what it looks like in this era versus what like Roger and
Ooh, I
Grandma.
wonder. I bet that was a pain for the production team. Like switch it to 1980s Lollybrock, switch it to 18th century.
I'm
Lollybrock.
sure they, planned the recording so it was all
That's
done out of sequence.
Well, that's true. It's still probably a pain though.
Oh yeah. Tuberculosis?
That's what I thought.
A long while ago.
Maybe we'd already left the ridge before your letter arrived.
I forget if tuberculosis had a cure back then, or if it was just like just to get some fresh air. I mean, or if Claire could fashion a tuberculosis
A
with
tincture.
yeah.
I know, like, the cure, I don't know when this started, was just like, go to Italy where it's sunny. Oh, okay.
Something's gonna change.
I wonder if they're gonna follow like Lord John or William or the Ezekiel Richard storyline at all while they're in Scott. Like, if they're gonna go back and forth.
Mm.
Make sure he's surrounded by love in his final days.
So it doesn't sound like there's anything she can do about it.
Mm-mm. I think once you're too far gone, and no matter what time period,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
I don't know.
Oh, cool. Tell us all about the Indians. What do the Indian monkeys wear? Dresses or breeches? How do you have marks on your face?
Hush now. You took the hind legs off a donkey. Leave your own donkey.
Those are all very good questions. Cut those kids some slack.
Let me just poke these dots on your face.
Silverbacks recognise America's Indian. But I couldn't imagine unrest like that in France.
Well, you're about to imagine a lot of unrest in France.
Fraser and Company will acquire 3 new establishments in Paris. Folk never tire of good wine.
Oh, that's right. He was like a wine merchant.
Mm-hmm.
That was like the whole
Yeah,
subplot of that.
He works with Jared.
That's right.
About your dog, I want to hear all.
I want to hear about
I'll
your
hear about the dog. Let's start with the important stuff.
You wrote your letters. She's kind,
She's a Quaker.
brave, full of faith and light. You love her?
You're not gonna mention she's a Quaker.
She can you love her?
Unimportant.
I tried to tell her.
No, that's one of the.
Said it in Mohawk.
No, you're right. It's actually critically important. I know. I'm just kidding. Back then, very much so.
I said it in Mohawk. Oh, I gave her my dog.
No, I didn't. But she has my dog. A dog does not always guarantee. Even lad, I'm happy for you. A man needs a wife and a good one. It's the greatest gift God has for a man. That's what your mother.
I'm your greatest gift.
Yes, yes, yes.
You know, if you want to find out who she's sleeping with,
Just to pay off the dowry, or not the pay off the debt he owes her or whatever. Yeah, alimony.
it's natural to be curious.
Well, he doesn't pay for mostly. Well,
Because what
Hmm.
Hugh said about Simon at the funeral.
I don't know if I'd be that happy.
Yeah, right? Like,
That scene actually played out very closely in my head to what I thought it would be. I know, I'm not trying to.
no, it's fine. It's fine. It's
but
fine. It's fine.
just-
I already brought up the book with like the time travel nonsense. So. Struts out from around the corner.
She doesn't look.
Unless you've got news of my daughter, I have nothing to say to you.
Does she look older?
What's with
Doesn't
the
he write
attitude?
to her? Who, Leary?
Yeah,
Well, she's always like that.
I know, but like,
Don't they know that? Doesn't she write to her?
Your grandchildren.
Hmm.
Or have for a spread.
she looks so dour.
Come all this way to tell me things I've already read about.
See? Now, the way they described that Joey character, I thought he would look like Igor from Young Frankenstein. I kid you not. I will read you the description.
That would almost be too comical to like. Well, it would be absolutely comical. But,
You were gonna cut to that from that?
Somewhere terrifying, and it's my
That was so like.
That was a weirdly abrupt. Were they like?
Yeah.
Were they like we've cut away from Roger for
Is
too
Roger
long?
gonna show up? Is Roger gonna be like, how did they end up here?
So like, here's a 5-second clip of him wandering
Yeah.
through the burbling brooks and like.
The burns.
Huh.
Yeah, I guess I should probably pay attention to this.
Her parents defeated.
Oh, that's why you're here. You don't understand one thing about me.
We understand a couple things about you.
You can all me and crawling away like a dying dog and troubling me no more. Think you can.
You're making a lot of assumptions there, lady.
Wait, I don't understand anything about you.
She's awfully close to that pitchfork.
Like, I kind of feel sorry for her, but I kind of want to be like, grow up. It was like 30 years ago.
Oh, I was kidding.
She gonna stab him.
Oh, kick his ass, Seabass. There we go.
It's kind of a sad relationship.
Yeah. But
See, he couldn't have been that ill looking, because then it would have been like really pathetic.
Right,
Do you know
right,
what I
right,
mean?
right.
Like
Yeah,
at
yeah.
least he's good looking.
yeah. I'm surprised like she attacked him like he's her meal ticket. Like she was just passionate.
Only you would have apologized to the woman that shot you.
Still, I didn't understand it. I never got to.
What exactly did he expect though? Do you know what I mean?
Just some kind of like resolution or just
Closure.
yeah, closure basically. Just like, hey, I was kind of a jackass.
Yeah.
You were kind of a jealous bitch.
You
Like,
were kind
you
of
know.
crazy.
King and queen will be beheaded.
But she's not trying to actually stop any of that stuff from happening. So
Yeah.
maybe history will actually allow this to happen.
Do whatever you like. And whatever you do. I know this.
Ian should be there. Ian
Because
knows.
I'm.
Why isn't Young?
At
Oh,
least
okay,
Ian's
he's
there.
Okay.
Like, okay.
I'm not from this time.
I didn't see him.
Yeah.
1918.
The JD here. Little found his way home to his family.
Knock knock. Who's there?
Oh, wow.
Speaking of people who are not from this time.
Listen, darling.
Remember about the potatoes?
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot to take in.
He said 1788. So what year is that supposed to be? Like, is it still like 1776? Or maybe? Oh no. He said it was like a year, so it's like 1777.
Seek it ye shall find,
So like 11 years.
and the door shall be opened unto you. That's the door.
I think I know what's gonna happen, but I won't tell you.
Okay.
I'll just tell you if I was
If you're right or not. Okay.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see Jamie's face. Jamie's face seeing Roger should be like when Claire saw Tom.
Christie.
Yeah.
Got
Well,
smacked.
hopefully they won't kiss.
Oh. That's so weird.
Forgive me. I don't mean to intrude. My name is Roger Mackenzie, and I must beg your help, Mr. Money. Brian Fraser, Mayor of Black Rock. Your servant, sir.
Oh.
Is this Jimmy's father? You should be dead. Why aren't you dead? I've been quite well, sir. Oh, well, a long time.
Is this Deadpool?
Right?
But it's so weird because obviously he died, but he looks older. Like the actor obviously looks older. Time has passed.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I was like, oh, got it.
It's the same
Got
actress
it.
too.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
knew
yeah.
that.
Well, consider my expectations subverted. You win this time, Outlander.
That was a good scene.
That was a good scene. But now my time traveling tingle is happening, and
Brian. Huh? Is that Jamie's jacket that he usually wears? Or that he wore like all through season 5?
I don't know. Maybe.
I wonder if her hair's really red. That red.
Mm-hmm. If she remarries, she doesn't get the money. Like, Jenny was already suspicious of her last time they left Brock.
Mm-hmm.
Because of the whole potato thing. Yeah, okay, here we go. She's not a genie.
She does have like a lot of the same mannerisms as the other actors do.
She's actually doing a really good job.
Yeah, and I've gotten more used to it now.
She did a really good job studying for that role. I can kind of feel where she's coming from. Like, she just learned that there's like otherworldly powers out there.
Yeah.
But like, not for her.
Yeah.
Like, not, apparently time travel's possible, but. No, Buck is going to be super confused too.
Mm-hmm.
So, Buck, there's no chance of like the.
Oh, okay. I was like, where are we now? Oh, was he just supposed to get to Inverness and then like go back?
Probably, yeah. They probably like arranged like a meetup.
What an odd looking tree. It looks like snakes.
Awesome looking tree.
Do you think Claire being there helps?
I don't think
That
Claire.
Gowan's still alive.
I don't think Claire would have not been there.
Oh yeah. She probably insisted.
Yeah. Like, Jamie doesn't care about the estate, right? So
Yeah.
like, sounds like a very fair deal.
She seems a cold mother.
Mm-hmm. I was a little worried she was gonna grow up to be like Leary.
Yeah.
Like, nice on the
Like how Morsley was at the beginning.
Yeah, like nice on the outside, but like manipulative, like at the core. I'm glad to see that as yet not the case.
Read it really fast.
Here, blah, 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 blah. Ugh. can't just hop on like a 747 and like.
I know.
How in the world would she
It
get
would
back
take,
in
like, a
time
month.
to save a dude that got shot in the stomach?
Yeah. I alone.
Again, that's like gotta be rough. They're like, she can't save Ian. She can save all these other people, but
Yeah.
not Ian.
That does suck. Do you think she's gonna take care of your dog?
Mm-hmm.
If you're gonna break up with her?
Mm-hmm. Well, she did really like Rollo.
I guess.
Why don't you go yourself with Auntie Claire? Yeah, I
Throw
knew
it in the
it.
fire!
I knew it.
Throw it in the fire. It's right there.
Going down to see Ian. Oh no, I was gonna say Ian be like,
The
get out
graveyard
of
that's
here.
completely different from the graveyard in season 1.
Mm.
Did her hair get grayer?
I think that's just the light.
Okay. Sorry, it distracted me a little bit in this touching
You're right.
moment.
You're right. It does look it
Okay.
does look grayer here. Yeah. His dad would say the same thing.
Is it raining again too?
Hard to tell.
I should just assume it's always raining.
They just edit it out. Was it bluish in her hair? Her
It's
hair
just
looks
a wig.
very blue right here.
So
Again,
does Claire's.
I get
kind
maybe
of
it's just the
bluish.
light and reflection. Oh,
It has to
it's
be.
probably like off that the wagon that's right there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm sure it's black and
Uh-huh.
like not actually blue, but like the reflection
Uh-huh.
makes everything look very blue.
Yeah.
No, it's not moving with the reflection. That's just their hair. No, I'm wrong. It's blue hair. Okay, Mama Harper's in town. All right.
Oh, it's almost over. Isn't Ian gonna? I was gonna say, isn't Ian gonna say? Oh look, he came out in his kilt and everything. The Fraser colors.
Yeah.
Or Murray, I mean.
Good formal send off.
Oh, I forgot he only had one leg. I did.
Young Ian continues to grow in my fondness. He continues to be one of my favorite characters in this series. You can see his dad's just proud of him. He's just happy.
Oh, I thought it was gonna end with them like leaving. How long is this episode? Just an hour? I think so.
My goodness, I hope it's only an hour. I didn't check. They've pulled some shenanigans on us before with first episodes.
Yeah.
Ha. Ho. Okay.
How does he know what she looks like though? Oh, that's right. I forgot. She's from Original Other Time.
Mm-hmm.
No previews?
Maybe at the end of the credits.
Okay.
All right, so how long has it been?
I don't remember. Like over a year.
Okay, I was gonna say like a year and a half. Is that right?
That sounds right. So, what do you think?
I don't know. That was a good way to pick it up again.
Yeah.
I'm glad I watched episode 8 before this, so I
Yeah.
remembered everything that was going on.
Yes.
Although they did just like, even if I didn't, it wasn't like they really picked up any particular plot points before, except for Jemmy getting kidnapped.
That's true. You know what I was actually kind of
Because
surprised?
going to Scotland kind of like reset everything.
Yeah.
You know? So we didn't have any of the war to worry about. We didn't have any of the characters of the war to worry about. We didn't have any of that to worry about. It was just going home to Scotland.
You know what I was kind of surprised that Ian didn't mention like Archbug was like after him. I don't know why.
I yeah.
Yeah, because they made a point for him to contact Rachel, like make contact with Rachel at the last episode to like remind us that he was still around. So, but besides that, I like Jenny. Jenny's growing on me. I think she did a good job. And that like, I was actually wondering because I knew in the book that their reaction was, Ted Gowan's still alive, but he actually was. In the book, he shows up.
Yeah, he was
I didn't
there.
know if the actor. How do you know? I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know if the actor's still alive. I don't. But yeah, and it seems like it's gonna be like really, the storylines are gonna like really go fast.
Like a breakneck pace.
Yeah, because the next,
they're gonna try-
next episode, she's already back in Philadelphia.
Yeah, so I mean that's fine.
So,
If they,
yeah.
you know, we've seen them on ships enough where like
Yeah.
we don't need, and we don't get the comic relief of Jamie getting sick on the ship.
Yeah.
you
Well,
know.
since Jamie's not on the ship, it's just Claire. And
Exactly.
Ian.
So like
Yeah.
right. So like it won't be like that. Ha ha ha! Look at Jamie getting sick on a ship.
Yeah.
It's just like, so there's no real reason to really spend time with them on a ship.
Yeah.
So just
But everything that they're saying, like, I can already tell that it's gonna be super fast. The next episode's gonna be really action packed. I can tell you, I won't say it here, but I'll tell you off camera everything that happened on the thingy.
okay.
Cozy
I
up
don't
with
really care. I
Outlander
don't care
and
about-
Sounds from Fraser's Ridge. An Outlander atmospheric experience. I'm sorry, I got distracted.
Okay. No, that's actually, so that's a thing. Stars just put up an advertisement for the Outlander atmospheric experience. I guess it's like those like, you know,
Just
when
put it on your
you put it on
and-
TV, and it's like those like fake fireplaces or fake aquariums
Yeah.
that you have on your TV that's just like background noise and
I'm
stuff.
gonna check it out when we.
And it's just like the sweet melody of bagpipes too.
I might like that.
You would, yes.
Yeah.
I do too. I'm just, most people probably wouldn't, but that's just funny. that's actually pretty funny that they have that.
Yeah.
With the yeah, I'm actually pretty excited. They set it up really nicely for the next couple episodes. I want to know what's up with Roger. I thought we had established to this point that once you go back in time, that distance between your origin time and your time travel time is locked. And
You can't like go out of that time period.
Right. So like if you stay in the past for a year and then jump through the stones, you end up in the future a year ahead of where.
Yeah, and it's usually like right around 200 years, and he left in 1980 and went back to 1730.
Right.
So it's like 250 years.
Right. Yeah. Well, it's 200
Yeah.
years for them.
Yeah.
And then, but now I'm wondering, like, is it just coincidence and that they were able, as Claire mentioned to Donner, like, you actually have to steer. Like the first time, the first time it might have just been coincidence for Claire.
Yeah.
Like she was just like kind of just thrown back to wherever.
She was thrown back to meet Jeannie. She was destined for Jeannie.
Okay, well okay. So she was destined to meet, but then other people who traveled, followed, were going through the stones with a purpose, and that purpose steered them to coincidentally the same time.
But then
jump.
if Roger was like, if his mind was like, oh, I just realized something, I'll tell you off camera.
oh, that's gonna be good. See, again,
right.
I love this stuff. I'm the sci-fi guy. I love sci-fi stuff. So like any like kind of time paradox.
Which I will talk. Which I'll talk. No, I can't talk about it till next season. I can't talk about it till the next episode, at least,
Okay.
or maybe the third episode.
Ooh, okay. Well, I'm
Right,
gonna
okay.
enjoy this conversation. I'm sorry for you all. This is gonna be a great conversation we're gonna have.
All right. Well, it's late.
It is. All right. Hey, thanks for sticking around. Again,
Yeah.
hopefully I'll cut this down to something more reasonable than an hour and 30 minutes or whatever this has been so far. But
An hour 15. Hour 10.
yeah, so let us know if you like this kind of reaction chat. If so, maybe we'll do it again, and we'll see you around.
All right.
Thanks.
Thanks. Bye.